All right, so real quick, I want to show you the different forms of linear equations. So we can write these in a few different ways, and they'll be given to us in a few different ways. The first is slope-intercept form. It's called that because it gives us the slope, which is m. So m is our slope, b is our y-intercept. If you've forgotten what a y-intercept is, what that means is here's our y-axis, and the y-intercept is where it touches that axis. So it's kind of our starting point. So whenever x equals 0, that's what y is going to be. So sometimes on your homework, it'll say f of 0 equals 7. So what it's saying is when x is 0, y is 7. So 7 is our y-intercept. Okay. Another form that we can make good use of is point-slope form. Again, it's in the name. This is the slope, and x1, y1 is the x and y of a point. It doesn't matter which point you pick. It'll give you the same line as long as that's a point on your line. This form doesn't come out of thin air. It actually comes from your slope formula. So you remember this from like 5 minutes ago? This slope formula, if we take off these 2's and just say x and y, it can just be any other point, we get this equation right here. And you see how we're dividing by this? Look what happens when we multiply both sides by that. I multiply the left side, I get this. If I multiply it on the right side, it cancels the division out. And we get this. We get that slope, that point slope form. So again, that's not magic. It's just coming from our slope formula, just rewriting it. So this is going to be really useful whenever they give us a slope and a point, or whenever they give us 2 points and we can find a slope. Last of all is standard form. Standard form isn't really nice as far as graphing is concerned, but a lot of times it makes sense to write a linear equation this way to begin with. A lot of times the information that you're given leads to this rather than one of these other ones. So we can turn this into slope-intercept pretty easy by solving for y. Okay, so these are the 3 forms we're going to be dealing with.